In the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, managing money can be a real challenge. Many folks find themselves struggling to make ends meet, and it's not because they don't work hard. It's often because money slips through their fingers without them even realizing it. That's what this video is all about. Understanding the common things that folks who face financial difficulties might unknowingly spend their money on. Think of it like a friendly guide to help you navigate the tricky waters of spending. We're going to highlight 8 things that people sometimes waste their hard-earned cash on, and we'll break it down in simple terms. Now, let's get into the video. Number 8. Lottery tickets. While engaging in lottery games can be exciting, the harsh truth is that the likelihood of winning a jackpot is close to non-existent. Coming to terms with this fact can be challenging, as a significant part of the excitement associated with playing the lottery stems from the belief that anyone has a shot at claiming the grand prize. Lottery tickets are another way that poor people waste their money on. They buy lottery tickets hoping to win big. In fact, you are more likely to get struck by lightning than to win the lottery. Lottery tickets are not an investment. They are a gamble, and a very bad one at that. Instead of buying lottery tickets, you should save your money and invest it in something that will give you a guaranteed return, like a savings account, a mutual fund, or a stock. These are the things that will help you grow your money over time and achieve financial freedom. Number 7. Alcohol. Alcohol is another thing that poor people waste their money on. Alcohol is a social lubricant, a stress reliever, and a mood enhancer, but it is also a poison, a depressant, and a money drainer. Alcohol can impair your judgment, memory, and coordination, which can lead to accidents, injuries, and mistakes. Alcohol can also damage your liver, brain, and other organs, which can cause serious health problems. Alcohol can also make you addicted, depressed, and violent, which can ruin your relationships, career, and reputation. Instead of drinking alcohol, you should drink water, juice, or tea, which are healthier, cheaper, and more beneficial for your body and mind. You should also find other ways to cope with stress, such as exercise, meditation, or hobbies. Number 6. Cable TV. Cable TV is another thing that poor people waste their money on. Cable TV is a source of entertainment, information, and education, but it is also a source of distraction, misinformation, and indoctrination. Cable TV can make you waste your time, money, and attention on things that are not important, relevant, or true. Cable TV can also make you passive, lazy, and ignorant, which can prevent you from achieving your goals and dreams. Instead of watching cable TV, you should read books, watch online videos, or listen to podcasts, which are more affordable, accessible, and diverse. You should also limit your screen time and spend more time on productive, creative, and meaningful activities, such as learning, working, or socializing. Number 5. New cars. New cars are another thing that poor people waste their money on. New cars are shiny, fast, and comfortable, but they are also expensive, depreciating, and unreliable. New cars can cost you a lot of money in terms of purchase price, interest, insurance, maintenance, and repairs. New cars can also lose their value as soon as you drive them off the lot, and they can break down or malfunction at any time. New cars can also make you a target for thieves, vandals, or lawsuits, which can cost you even more money. Instead of buying new cars, you should buy used cars, or better yet, use public transportation, ride a bike, or walk, which are cheaper, greener, and healthier. You should also realize that a car is not a status symbol, but a tool, and that you don't need a fancy car to be happy or successful. Number 4. Expensive gifts. Expensive gifts are another thing that poor people waste their money on. Expensive gifts are meant to show your love, appreciation, or gratitude to someone, but they often end up being unnecessary, unwanted, or unappreciated. Expensive gifts can be a waste of money, especially if you can afford them, or if they don't match the recipient's taste, needs, or preferences. Expensive gifts can also create a sense of obligation, expectation, or competition, which can harm your relationships, rather than enhance them. Instead of giving expensive gifts, you should give thoughtful, personal, or handmade gifts, which are more meaningful, memorable, and valuable. You should also give your time, attention, or help, which are more precious, rare, and generous. Number 3. Gambling. Gambling is another thing that poor people waste their money on. Gambling is a form of entertainment, excitement, and thrill, but it is also a form of addiction. Gambling is another thing that poor people waste their money on. Gambling is a form of entertainment, excitement, and thrill, but it is also a form of addiction, desperation, and illusion. Gambling can make you lose your money, your sanity, and your dignity, as you chase after a false hope of winning big, but end up losing more and more. Gambling can also ruin your relationships, your reputation, and your future, as you lie, cheat, or steal to feed your habit. Instead of gambling, you should save your money and invest it in something that will give you a real return, like a business, a property, or a skill. You should also find other ways to have fun, such as playing games, watching movies, or traveling. Number 2. Payday loans. Payday loans are another thing that poor people waste their money on. Payday loans are short-term loans that are supposed to help you cover your expenses until your next paycheck. But they are actually traps that keep you in a cycle of debt and poverty. Payday loans charge exorbitant interest rates and fees, and they require you to pay them back in full within a few weeks, or else you will face penalties, charges, or legal actions. Payday loans can make you dependent on them and prevent you from ever getting out of debt. Instead of taking payday loans, you should avoid them at all costs and seek other alternatives, such as borrowing from friends or family, selling some of your belongings, or cutting down on your expenses. You should also build an emergency fund and have a budget and a plan to manage your money better. Number 1. Nothing. The number one thing that poor people waste their money on is nothing. Yes, you heard me right. Nothing. Poor people often waste their money on nothing because they don't have a clear goal, a vision, or a purpose for their money. They don't have a plan, a strategy, or a system to use their money wisely, to grow their money, and to achieve their financial dreams. They don't have a mindset, an attitude, or a belief that they can be rich, that they deserve to be rich, and that they will be rich. They don't have anything, and they don't do anything with their money. Instead of wasting your money on nothing, you should have something, and you should do something with your money. You should have a goal, a vision, and a purpose for your money, and you should write it down and review it regularly. You should have a plan, a strategy, and a system to use your money wisely, to grow your money, and to achieve your financial dreams, and you should follow it consistently and adjust it accordingly. You should have a mindset, an attitude, and a belief that you can be rich, that you deserve to be rich, and that you will be rich, and you should affirm it daily and act on it confidently. Hope you found this video valuable. Kindly like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more valuable content like this.